Welcome back to Factorio DangOreus. As you might remember from a previous episode, I talked about two mods that I adapted from another mod, and I couldn't find the original mod, but this is the original mod. It's called Stone Enrichment by Samu. It's a mod that I do recommend for this playthrough, because DangOreus is unforgiving with your ores. So, and as you can see, the steel furnaces are done with researching, by the way. But when you see, let me find it, and it's all under nuclear power because it's made in a centrifuge. So the original one is stone separation. It uses 4 stone with a crafting speed of 1.5 seconds. But as I think that's a little bit too forgiving, maybe. Like, I bumped up the time to 10 seconds and also bumped up the amount of ingredients needed for both ice ore and for coal. Closed something on the side. But new research. Yes, we are making our way to oil. Oh, engines, and then oil. Because that's what we are doing right now. And it's time to remove these. They've survived long enough. They are not having purpose anymore. So the goal in this episode, or like what we will start with this episode, is automating our science. Because it's not working anymore. The only thing I will continue to hand feed is probably the green inserters. Electronic circuits. We are not even close to green inserters at the moment. Okay. That's enough to upgrade these. Not that it's needed yet, but you can always plan in advance, I guess. I can copy them. That's not really needed. Do I even have? Ooh, I forgot to make belts before this episode. Normally I would start with, I think, 10 assembly machines making that automation. No, what is that again? Is that automation science pack? Yeah, automation science pack. Normally I would start with 10 machines making them, but this playthrough I'm not sure. That's even. Why am I doing this by hand? I'm lacking quite a few ingredients. I really thought I took them. Oh, I know what happened with my... I had some electronic circuits in my hands, but I used them for solar. Electronic circuits? Yeah, that's... Oof. And that's why, as you can see, our energy is not doing well. And we also need to get rid of this one. Bye bye. We survived longer than usual, for me at least. Now we are kinda. Oh, it's nighttime. We need one of these. And that will build in due time. So what was I doing? Waiting, of course. What else? So it's one assembly machine of that is more than sufficient. And copper plates. Yep, 4 at the moment then. It's not like, oh, wrong way around. It's not like it matters that much. Right, yeah. Let's do it like this. And then copper can come in on this belt. I don't know if I will work with the bus design. I know I should have used underground for this one. You can be placed like that, I guess. So that's that size, kind of automated. If I give them electricity at least. These ones need transport belts and inserters. Oh, I want to make some more of them, but I was in the wrong menu. That happens. Do I have enough? Yeah, I've got enough of those. So inserters is also 1 every half second, I think it makes. Then a transport belt. Not sure if my idea is working, because I want them to both go in the inner lane. But these ones need gear as well, and transport belt needs gears as well. Is this sufficient? Probably not. I'm thinking if I do it like this, yeah, and then we do it like this, you also need, that's not working. How do I give you? I'm making this way more complicated than it needs to be, I believe. One thing I can do is doing it like this. Now, you've got those, you've got those, you've got those. I know the amount of inserters is far from correct, but that does not matter yet, because normally by the time I use a 2-pot I will have upgraded them, but by that time they will have become better by stack size. Yeah, but we need oil for stack size. No, I think we can upgrade to stack size with luster than green size. No, let's see, regular stack size. Yeah, we don't need oil to get to for stack size. Yeah, I'm using a mini loaded mod, and they count as inserters. But the functionality behind it uses the inserted stuff. That's not working like that. Now it's so out. Green circuits. So no, not green. Yeah, green circuits. I'm forgetting the name again. That's twice in an episode. The episode is not going on for that long yet. And I'm out of belts. Ugh. At least soon I can steal them. So give me some of these. Could have used smaller ones as well, but don't have enough, so I will use smaller ones as well. Input, input, inputs. You all say no electricity because it's not linked yet, and now it's linked. So this is almost. Let's give you a box for the moment. And one more. Normally that should be outer lane and green inner lane. And that works fine. Create. Yeah, during the night we were almost at capacity, or just over capacity, because we had 3.6 megawatts. We're using 3.7 during night. And little by little we're cleaning up. So we are moving I should have removed the boxes first. Did I see? Oof, that's a lot of copper. Can that one keep up? No, this one can't keep up. So maybe I need to get rid of that box as well. And say, hey, go on the same line. Because there's not enough water coming to. I have no idea how much water it creates. Is it 100? Could be. I honestly don't know. Let's place 2 more. Because I really don't know. Is that 120? So 120 per cycle, I believe. So one can keep up with 2. Also, I had a correct ratio before placing those 2. Few more circuits. Make that into circuits as well. Oh, the wrong box. Yeah, that's about with many boxes next to each other. I've added some more mining deals to at least try to keep up with my iron demand, but that's not happening. So we need 5 more. 5 more, that's about here. Yeah, this layout is probably going to be temporary. That's what I'm saying right now. Don't quote me on it, because that's what I always tend to say. Okay, 6 labs is maybe a little bit more than my smelting or my mining can handle right now. So I've got enough copper, more than enough copper. 2,500 copper in storage. Yeah, that's not a problem. Oh. Come on. There was no need for it to use bots. Some more mining deals. So you can see, slowly but surely, we are getting really close to having this batch all mined up. And once that's mined up, we can place our first oil drill. Because by that time it should be researched. But I think that's a good moment to pause for a second and get some more resources because I'm out of everything. See you guys in a bit. It is time for the next step of automation. As you can see on the right hand side of the screen, our dual ores are a bit lacking behind to get them into regular ores. We will start with the easiest one because I do not have circuits yet because they are here, and we will research them after oil. That will take a little while as we are not mining fast enough. So we are just doing the ones that we for certain always want to have into a certain type. Like for instance, to give you a better example, with iron copper, sometimes you want to make it into iron, sometimes you want to make it into copper. That's why we need circuits. But I don't have circuits yet, so not using that one yet. The ones that we are definitely needing is these ones: coal, iron, and ironstone. I thought they were on that side. I'm just placing this one here temporarily because I need those exits. So I think I will combine them for now into one belt. I think that's the best. So we combine them into one belt. And then I shouldn't do that here. We will move the belt out of the way a little bit. I also did some cleaning up in the meantime, as I was waiting for the few assemblers, and I forgot how it was to make them again. Oh, I still had some. So, to start from the beginning, out of this warehouse, we will take out ironstone on this side and iron coal on that side. It could be one, to be fair, instead of two loaders, but this side will, that's one too close. This side will deal with the ironstone, and that side will deal with the iron coal. And I need, should I use lights? Maybe. And I need 6 of those. Hey, my iron is backing up. Finally. Oh. I know why. I know why you're backing up. Let's deal those. Yeah, I've got 300 again, almost. This is why that's backing up, is because we're completely out of circuits. 2. Yeah, you can call it completely out, I think. That qualifies as completely out. So that's those, and the inputs for the other ones. I'm turning this one around. Let's go no. Now I need a bigger pole. Does it need one like that on its own? No, probably not. but it works. The other ones I'm not doing yet, so I'm just giving them an upgrade. Yeah, that will work itself out. As you can see, I've been slowly adding some minus everywhere. Like everywhere. It's a tedious task, to be honest. But I need circuits to improve it. And lots of them. And I don't even know if I'm evil, because some of you may have heard of this mod. How is it called again? Recursive? I think it's called Recursive Blueprint. Yeah, and it gives you blueprint deployer, so you can automate the removal and adding of blueprints and other entities, but I don't know how well I'm able to do it. Because I've tried that on a different playthrough once before, and I did not succeed because I was always removing my miner before it was placed, which is not helpful. But I also want first the Omega drills. This one. I want that one. Way bigger mining area. A lot of power consumption maybe. I don't know, to be honest. I think it's way more power consumption. But for that we need blue belts, which is one, yeah, basically oil that we need for this one. I also use the priority output here to get a few more iron in, because iron is still the part that's giving me all the issues. I've got solar panels with me. And that does not fit. Nice expandability here. Not even close to being expandable. Another fun of this mod, or these mods, to have a really small area to work with. A really small area. That one is annoying. Is this the best way to do it? No, I know. That was one too many purples. At least one. Oh. I think combined we finally got a yellow belt of ore coming in. Finally. Could add a lot more minus, but I might do that in between episodes. Getting a few more minus ready. But it's so annoying that it's curving. But I know it's a base game, but the standard settings. That's why it's like that. I'm thinking, which one do I want to upgrade first? It's... No, we have... Oh, I made 49, not 48. Hello? Oh. I don't know if you noticed, but this is 21, needs to be 24. Oh. Oh. That's my mistake. How will I add it in? So move you for the moment. Do you fit? Okay. That fits. This was not meant to happen. I honestly did not see it. Oh, underground. Doesn't reach, of course. Let's empty these. Oh, now I've got a decent amount of iron. Can go in there. 1600. I need more copper. I need a lot more inserters. Of course I'm out of copper because I used it all. No, it's all on the belt. Yeah, I extended the belt. That's where all my copper is. So let's get a little bit more copper. Or a lot more copper. And then I need gears. Let's steal some gears. I could also do this. I'm stealing you for the moment. A long moment. That way I've got some more inserters building up. I think that's a nice... I really need to get machine again. That's nice part. Oh, yeah. What was I going to say? Annoys me there's no solar panel here. That's a good point to end the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.